My name is Bob Harriman, and I'm a concrete contractor in the high desert for over 30 years. I try to stay civically involved in my community. Started with Planning Commission for 4 years, and I was recently elected to the Victorville City Council. I wasn't really a green person, I'll be honest with you. And when it came time to the bill last summer started getting up to $600, and I got really tired of listening to my wife complain. So with needing a new roof, I figured might as well go all the way. OptionOneSolar was actually, I was actually really impressed the way it's all done. Somebody came out with a drone and flew over the house. They were able to pretty much give me a quote from Google Earth. So there was a lot of technology that went into that I wasn't aware of. I figured somebody would have to come out and get on the roof and walk it. As a matter of fact, I think somebody might have come and got on the roof, but for a very brief amount of time. So it was actually, nobody had to be home. So everything went real smooth. So I went with OptionOneSolar because they're in my community. I like to keep my tax dollars in the city that I represent. They're a member of the Greater High Desert Chamber of Commerce, which I am also. I shopped around. Their equipment is the top notch, and their installation crew, everybody are employers of OptionOneSolar. They didn't sub anything out, and that's what I was looking for. I've watched my neighbors get solar, and I've seen them come back maybe 4 or 5 times. And I thought that was kind of like, wow, something must have not went too well. But my system got installed in one day, and 10 guys here got it done. And I was up and rolling, and we're now operating. Everything you see it's on is running right off panels. Yeah, so I didn't have any exposed ugly conduit, and the conduit that came down on my wall, they had no problem painting it the same color as my house. So it's not a big shiny galvanized piece of conduit. I really appreciated that. I'm kind of lucky. My house, all my panels kind of got faced in a direction that when you come down my street, it didn't look like a solar temple. It still looks like my house. I love checking my phone, and the app on my phone just shows me what I'm using, what's going back to the grid, and I'm actually kind of amazed at the way everything works. I couldn't be happier. I think they got placed in the perfect locations. I mean, they look like solar panels, but I don't really know how to differentiate a bad looking panel, but I know that I did my research, and the ones I got are the top of the line. So they come with a 25-year warranty, and if I do have a problem, it's OptionOneSolar coming out. It's not a subcontractor who may say be out of business in the next 10 years, and then who comes, who knows. The funny, it may not even be funny, but I do know that it seems like they attract birds, and don't want that to happen. And I have a swimming pool, so I do get birds, but I have armed myself, and I'll take care of it the way I deem necessary. I'm not going to have birds crapping all over my panels. I found OptionOneSolar to be a very organized and professional company. They drive company trucks. As a contractor, my business, I like to pull up on the job with company trucks, not with materials being carried by employees on their vehicles. OptionOneSolar showed up at my house with a car when they came and talked to me, with trucks when they did the installation, and a vast network. And so, I've already recommended them to a good friend of mine, and I believe they went with you guys, and they're very, very happy also. They do like to make a contest out of it and see who's producing the most, but I do always win. I would like to say, if you're a resident locally here in my city of Victorville, go with OptionOneSolar. They're members of the Greater High Desert Chamber of Commerce. They give back to the community. Our tax dollars will stay in our city, and that will make our city thrive top notch.